I think it is the case that almost every number 10 operation has had by its nature strong personalities. Sometimes those personalities clash, sometimes under tension. Humans express themselves in ways which, with the benefit of hindsight, they regret. It is certainly the case that under Boris Johnson, there were strong personalities in number 10, but those strong personalities had been responsible for helping to secure not just an election victory, but an end to the logjam in Parliament over Brexit. And many of those strong personalities needed to be assertive in order to deal with some of the other challenges that we faced.
But you accept, do you not, that this was an issue going beyond personality clash? The behaviour, the style, the personalities of the people in number 10 had a direct impact on its functionality, on its ability to perform in the face of this unprecedented crisis. You would accept that proposition?
Well, I think that you're never going to get a perfect team of personalities, all of whom are beautifully aligned and amongst whom there is perfect harmony. You will always have, it's in the nature of politics, strong views, sometimes punctually expressed. The key thing, I think, is overall, does the system accommodate a diversity of opinion? And then, once a resolution is reached, does it implement that policy quickly and effectively? And I think that the nature of politics, the nature of decision making in any organisation under pressure, means that people do sometimes need to be, a little bit direct.
The evidence, Mr. Gove, suggests, well, the point is not that a council of perfection should have been expected on the part of number 10, but that it was dysfunctional, that it was chaotic, that in terms of its ability to produce policy, as you described it, to implement government decision-making, it was, to use the words of Mr. Cummings himself, dysfunctional.
I think that there were, Mr. Cummings's written evidence goes into great length about many of the frustrations that he felt, even before he entered government, about the way in which it worked. I share many, if not all, of his concerns and views about some of the weaknesses of the way in which government operates. But I think that it's in the nature of anyone who's a reformer that they will feel the need to test the effectiveness of delivery and then want to seek to improve it, sometimes by being exacting and tough, but one would hope always with an understanding of the human factor as well. And I think that the question of how effective government was and is best discerned from a detailed look at its response to different crises. And again, I would not want to preempt the committee's conclusions at all, but I think I would argue that the government of Boris Johnson, when it came to preparation for Brexit, executed that well. When it came to the vaccine rollout, executed that well. But there are other areas which I know the inquiry will look at, where it would be quite wrong to award ourselves high marks.